Hello there and welcome back to Foundry. Yes, back on Foundry once again, going to be continuing our single player playthrough. Yes. Hit the load game button there. 209 hours. Heck yeah. We're freaking flying, man, on those hours. Heck yeah. Alrighty then, and here we are. Okay. Yes. So, back on here. If you weren't here last time, this is what we ended up building last time. We ended up building our power cells, finally. What are they called? Just go through here. Our energy cells, that's what they are. Power cells, energy cells, same thing. We managed to get everything hooked up with this crazy contraption of a building. It's got piping in it, it's got belts in it, it's got elevators in it, it's got holes in it that you can fall down. But yeah, you can see all the energy cells coming down the belt line here, and all the energy cells coming down the belt line here, and all the energy cells coming down the belt line here. Yeah, with so many energy cells going in. This box is going to fill up in no time. I mean, oh my gosh, it's already filled. Pretty much. I mean, yeah, that was just from yesterday when we got that and get that going. Now this is from today. This will be from today. So yeah, this one's going to get filled, and basically this is going to... Let's take the elevator here. It's too slow. We'll go ahead. Sorry about the... Sorry about the lag. That's how these games go when I play these games. Like everybody that plays these games, right? Most of them, they play these games. They complete the game mostly lag free. I mean, they might get a little bit lag, but mostly lag free. When I play these games, it's like lag-tastic all the time. Like the first 20 hours is completely 60 FPS, and the rest of it from there is it just slowly goes downhill over time. It's because we're producing a lot. Things are going a little bit crazy. A lot of machines are going right now. You can see the FPS is not too bad looking this way. So when you look this way is when your FPS slows down by quite a bit, because we've got iron going, we've got copper going, we've got electronic components going, we've got circuit boards and everything else going. Now you can see these factories are, this is our electronics factory, by the way. We've got coils on one side, which then transfer directly over to the next building over, which then goes into electronic components. And electronic components, this building here is pretty crazy. I mean, we're producing, let's say, 1,800 electronic components per minute. That's at full speed, by the way. That's not all the time, of course. That's at full speed. When every single one of the machines are going, that's how many we're making. Which is not that much in how tall the building is. I expect this building to get much taller. But we've almost got it to a point where it can be infinitely expanded. Especially when we up the belt speed and stuff, where we can have... where we can get rid of some of those elevators and go back down to one elevator per item. Per floor, Rather than have... Right now we have 2 elevators per floor for one item. That's just because of the rods and stuff, but yeah, this is it's a pretty crazy build, I must say. I wonder why this one is not getting what it needs. Like the other elevator is constantly going, but production floor 2 is just suffering like crazy. By the way, today's plan for a build is going to be the robotic stuff. Yeah, why is it? Oh, it's not getting the fluid it needs. No, it's getting the fluid it needs. That one has the fluid, that one has the fluid. Okay, I thought maybe it was the fluid there for a second. Nah, it just takes a second to get up here, but it works. Yeah, because this is the one going to this side. So I'm just wondering why it's... these are all going, I think. Just feels like these ones are a little bit slower. Okay. Now, we're not producing enough of this elmic acid for the amount of machines we built. This is because we planned for 25 machines and we ended up but I ended up making 30 machines instead of 25. But I figured, you know, we're not gonna use all. So yeah, this will slowly drain out. But these are going to be making round-the-clock fluid. Yeah, we more or less need... I think we more or less need another, like, 2 machines or so. Something like that. Because it's 160. So it doesn't quite match up with one of these to 2, so... And it is. It is what it is. But everything seems to be working, as far as I know. Things are going to be a little bit off. That's okay. Anyway, like I said, today is going to be those damn drones. Those construction drones that we need. Because we need to build those so that we can have what we're going to be getting next. Yeah, these things here. Yes. Maintenance drones. 6 per minute at 20 machines. So the advanced machinery parts, the electronic components, the circuit boards, and the energy cells. We have all of these for this. Now, we do not have enough of this for this, unfortunately. So we're going to have to be working on that as well. And then then the steel's going to be an issue. It's just going to be a big mess. I can guarantee you that. Okay, so yeah. Let's see. What was it? 24 times 20. We already calculated this, but 24. I just wanted to see the number. 24 times 20. That's 480, and we are currently producing 320. And that's not everything. We need 605. We're producing 320 out of 605, which we needed 605 altogether, just currently right now. So we need another 4 of these. But what I was thinking was we could get the drones started, and then while the drones are going into a box being built, even though it's going to be inefficient as all hell, even though it's going to be super inefficient, we could have those drones already being made while we're working on this next time. Because this today, well, I don't know. It depends on how today goes, but yeah, I don't think we're going to get this built. We're going to get this one built today. But yeah, that'll be that. Okay, so yeah, this one we're gonna end up adding probably 3 floors. I want to do 3 floors of advanced machinery parts because we're gonna need more of those anyway, and then we're gonna have to completely rearrange the steel factory. Basically, what's gonna happen to the steel factory is going to do yeah, how did the layout go again? It was crushers on the bottom floor and then smelters on the top. Yeah. Okay. That's what it was. Completely forgot. But yeah, that's pretty much going to be that. And these machines will hopefully have the amount of steel they need. So we'll have to add a 2nd floor to that factory too. What the heck. Yeah, so let's get going. How many machines do we need? 20? Ugh, I got the hiccups. Came out of nowhere. I hate that. I hate it when it comes out of complete nowhere. It's just like, ugh, the heck. I'm busy. Leave me alone. But this is all to make so that we can make yellow research. So we have 2 out of the 3 that we need for the Mark IV research. So that's cool. Oh yeah. Do we have any more assemblers? I think nope. Okay. It's like, I think we're out of assemblers. So we'll go down here. And then once we unlock the advanced smelter, that's when we're going to move all of our we're going to move our copper and our iron over to a place where we can get more out of it. And we'll grab another stack of those, which is going to lag us out even further. And a stack of these, which is also going to lag us out even further. That's just how it goes. Let's see. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Assemblers, that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, because we only need 4 to make it to 20. And then now that we got that set up, now it's just a matter of getting it set up to this to the style like this, the building that's next to it. So we're going to have 2 floors because we're going to have 20 machines. I'm going to set it up exactly like the building next to it. Because the reason that we have to go with less machines per floor is because there's more belts. The more belts, oh my gosh, everything's backed up. The more belts is takes up more room, essentially. So what has ended up happening essentially is like this one actually didn't need as much room as we gave it, but we gave it the amount of room anyway. This one though, this factory here, which is going to be here on this block, is going to take up more room, so it's going to end up taking an extra belt space. So we need 5 belts in total, essentially. So if we take an assembler, yeah, there we go. I'm just going to throw an assembler over here so we can see the recipe. How do we rotate again? Oh, right. Sorry. All these different games that I've been playing, they got different rotation keys. Some rotate with a mouse, some rotate with keys, others rotate with other keys, and it's just like, why can't there be a standardization of keys? Like there should be, like, when you're creating a game, you should have a book of the standard, the world standardized keys. That you should. I'm not going to say you have to adhere to it, but you should definitely. It'd be strongly advised that you do so. Never mind. Okay, so there's our little maintenance drone there. So yeah, we got 5 belts that need to go into this thing. 5 belts in total. So we need to come up with a design that's going to make 5 belts work. Now we can't set it up exactly like this because there's not enough room. But I think I want to set it up exactly kind of like how we had up there at the research center when we had the servers and stuff. If we could get 10 of those on one floor and set it up like that, but we have to. It has to be set up in a way though where we have enough room on the next floor. Like the lifts and the belts cannot go past this line here because we're going to have multiple floors of it. So it has to be set up in a way that makes that work. Now we don't have to set it up exactly like that. We can set it up to where it has 5 belts coming up to the major floor and then going into the machines. But the only problem with doing that is you can't have all 5 belts on one side. You can only have 3 belts on one side, as you can see here. This is the most amount of belts you can have on one side. So basically, what's probably going to end up happening is we're going to have 2 belts on the other side if we want to do it that way. Now we can have a setup like this, where we have inputs coming up to the back side of the machine, and the output going out the front or out the side. It really doesn't matter, just as long as it fits. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I am going to merge these two, because these two buildings are going to be the same. That does remind me, what do we need for this? We need steel. Oh, we need so much. I'm just going to grab a bunch of steel, circuit boards, and polymer boards. Steel is like way down here. I'll just go directly to the machines rather than going underneath. Yeah, I want to make that sales warehouse so I can put it in. Then I know how much room. because we can take up more than one block with this one, because it's going to go, the bots are going to be made, or the drones are going to be made, go into a box, and then from the box go into the sales warehouse so we can sell it and make profit, which is going to be the thermalite bars, so that we can get the thermalite bars and make yellow research, as well as thermalite sheets and thermalite liquid. So I'm just going to grab like 3 stacks of steel, I guess. Oh, I didn't have the room. Ah, balls. No, I have 3. Okay. And then we need... we don't have the circuit boards or the polymer boards. No, we have the polymer boards. We have 100. Not enough crafting materials. It says I don't have enough polymer boards, but I have exactly 100. Maybe we don't have enough machinery parts, or... What do I have to have? A full stack of polymer boards? Oh, is it going to try to make circuit boards? Oh, it is. Yeah, it's going to try to make circuit boards because I need 50. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I love the way the energy cells glow. That is so cool. Wait, are we low on... No, we're good. Yeah, this stuff is still going. It's insane. Yeah, I knew this was going to be inefficient because we needed more than the belts could handle for the machines, but that's okay. It'll work out. All right, yeah. If I grab a full stack of circuit boards, wait, what? Of course, there's enough space. Oh, sort. Okay, now can I make it? Yes, I can. Go. Oh, it's gonna make all the freaking machinery parts. That's gonna take forever. My pockets are gonna be occupied. That's alright. We can go ahead and drill this out right here in between these two while that's being made. While I was digging out that trench and filling the sidewalk and filling that in, I had a thought. What if we put all 20 machines on the single floor, this floor, that we got here, and then we send it upstairs to the sales warehouse? We could have 2 of them. That would be cool. There wouldn't be a need for 2 of them, but we could have 2 of them. We could have 10 machines serving each. That would be cool. And then we'll use this as like a marker. We'll put some foundation here. Yeah, because we don't need necessarily. We don't need the height. But I was like, that would be really cool to have the sales warehouse propped up on top of the building. And I was like, did I put that in the right spot? Yeah, 4. 6. I need more foundation. I don't have enough to cover this space, but we'll get these posts in place. It's gonna be so cool. I like it. I like that idea. And then we don't have to have belts and elevators over multiple floors, other than the elevator to deliver the drones. Yeah, the drones aren't gonna go downstairs like normal ones. They're just gonna, let's get rid of that. They're just gonna go directly into a box once they get at the end of their line before they go into the sales warehouse. It's either that. Oh yeah, I forgot to look that up. I need to look up what you do with the drone bots, like how do you get them into the ship, stuff like that. We can actually look that up right now. Let's see. It might be under modular buildings, or it might be under space station, tablet, pipes and liquids, mining efficiency, jetpack, high voltage. Yeah, it might be under advanced or modular buildings. Ugh, excuse me. So yeah, I already know how to do this particular portion of it. Adjust or demolish. Wait, how do you... Construction industry. Is this probably it? So... Construction ship port. A construction ship port houses a construction ship. Those ships will automatically fly to a construction site with any construction material available. They will hover over the construction site and gradually build them. There's no need to assign the construction ship to a construction site. Everything is fully automated. How do they get the bots, though? If multiple ports are built, all of them will help construct the building, speeding up the process. Essentially, transport ship ports house 4 transport ships. Transport ships are automatically transporting goods from places that provide them. Construction warehouse to places that request them. A construction site. So, like construction ships, the system is fully automated. As long as a requested item is provided somewhere, a transport ship will automatically start hauling. Note, transport ships are also used for certain other automated transport tasks, like bringing items to and from the space station, and not just for the construction industry. So we need these to deliver to the space station as well. Construction warehouse will store construction material and construction rubble. Transport ships will automatically pick up construction material from the warehouse. And once the site requests it, when dismantling or adjusting a modular building, construction rubble is produced. The construction warehouse automatically requests all existing construction rubble. Okay. So once you have something built, if you modify it, it'll give you construction rubble. I don't know what you would have. Interesting. Okay. So how do you get the drones into the ship? Does the ship just come with drones, or do you have to have drones to build it? You have to have drones to build it. Okay. Well, that answers that question. It's so simple. I was like, man, we're going to have a belt going across the city to our ship ports and placing down of those so that you get the drones in there. Nope, you just have to have the drones in your pocket. Okay, that makes things a lot more simple. I should probably shush. Don't give the devs any ideas. Like, no. You actually have to put a belt there because the drones get used up. I'm just kidding. Okay. So we're gonna need a few things then. Yeah. Okay. I was curious about how that was gonna work, but yeah, I want more circuit boards. Right? No, I don't need any more circuit boards. What do I need then? Oh, I did not just build the wrong one. I did just build the wrong one. Balls. Yeah, I built the wrong one. I built a requester warehouse. I mean, we're going to need that. I'll put that in the box. We're going to need that to get the Fermaline bars. But yeah, I built the wrong one. There needs to be a better way of not being stupid. So it wants 100 polymer boards. So I need 200 polymer boards. We got enough of those. I might grab a stack of advanced machinery parts on my way by. That way I don't have to build them. I mean, I can, but I'm not. Just all we do is just go up to a machine. We get 200 out of it. So okay. So then down here, We'll grab our polymer boards. It's a crazy underground mayhem. And you look at the map. Look how much mayhem. It's insane. Alright, that'll be enough for both of those. But I can only build one. Oh, you need 200 steel. Ooh. Okay, we only have 150 steel. Alright, over to the steel. We'll grab some of that. I'm wasting time. Wasting my time. Can't sing the rest of that song. Get demonetized. See, now I have to worry about getting demonetized. Isn't that fun? Okay. Auto sort. There we go. So I'll have 2 of those. Do they stack or no? They don't. Oh, okay. So you don't want to build a whole bunch of them at once. Fill up your inventory. Yeah, we'll put those on the roof with these boxes. I'm going to leave enough room so I can put the bigger ones down, because the bigger ones are 4x4 when we unlock those, because I want to have full. And then we'll just have drones constantly being made. It's going to be insane. Oh, foundations. I forgot. Wow, my inventory's full. Yep, let me go get the foundations. I'll get the roof on this, and then we'll get started on construction. Okay, so now that is built, I think that looks good. Now we just got to figure out how we're going to do this, because we need 20 machines. We could fit, so now that we don't need space for elevators, we can absolutely fit 10 machines plus all the belts, 5 machines per, or sorry, 10 machines per side. Yeah, but we'll still need the room. And then the outputs are going to come out the front. Okay, so let's see, what can we do? How can we organize this? Because we're going to need to be able to fit 5 by 2 essentially. It's the only way that's going to fit in here. Oh, the other thing I needed to do. Let's see, 5 by 5. I think it was 2, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, yep. The other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to see about belts. Like if there's a way I could. Okay, robotics. So yeah, it'd be 3 belts on the side and then 1 either side on top of that. So 3 belts on the back, 1 belt each either side. Now we don't have to worry about going outside of the space here because it will just because we're not only doing 1 floor. So, however, however, we do have to worry about spacing in between. We're going to need a space of 4. And the reason we're going to need a space of 4 is because we're going to have 3 belts out the back. That's going to cover 3 out of the 4. 3 out of the 5 belts that we need. And then input, and then output. So, yeah, that's... we might have to take this space and move it over. I'm pretty sure, actually, we're going to have to do that. Just enough space to put the machine in, I suppose. So 7. Or to put the belt in. It'll be a 4. I wonder if a 4 would work. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, actually, we could do a 3 and have it share a belt. Yeah, and the only ones that wouldn't be sharing a belt would be this side. So we could put a belt down the center and then have these two pull the same material. And then do the same on this side. Oh, but... Okay, what we'd have to worry about... Let's see. Let's say this is one material A, material B. So both these get material B. This one gets A. And then material A. So these both get A. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that should work. 2, 3. 2, 3. Ooh. Yeah, okay, so 4 spaces is too many, so it had to be a 3. Oh, now, yeah, and you're not going to be able to get back here then. Well, I mean... Is there a way we can make that work? Because there is also the other option of having a line of these, kind of like the way this one is, and then having the belts come in. Well, no, that wouldn't solve the problem because the reason we have to space them out is because, I mean, technically, no. We need 5 belts. We could have the input and outputs in the front, have them side by side. However, that doesn't look good though. Okay, you know what? Let's get rid of that. Let's try again. With a 3 space this time. I'm actually gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this will be the start of it. Let's go robotics. This 8, 4, 5. Yeah, see, and look how much space we have up front here. That's why we gave so much space to those guys. So we could work out a space of maybe 6. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that's 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my gosh, there's so much space still. I was like, we could do it in spaces of 3. Spread them out a little bit more, but nope, that doesn't work. Oh, we could do it in 4s. Yeah, let's do it in 4s, and then we don't have to have as much space. We could have more space in between. No, but then we got... Okay. There's got to be a better way. Oh, there is a better way, isn't there? If we have the machines lined up like this, going this way, we could have a singular belt going along the backside, maybe? 2 lines. But then we still got the issue of the belts in between, right? Like, how are they gonna get... Unless we put it this way... Yeah, we haven't done a factory like that yet. Put it this way. We haven't done a factory where we have 3 belts either side. Well, in this case, it's going to be 3 belts on one side, 2 belts on the other. We haven't done a case like that yet. And then we do 2 lines of 10, if that'll fit. Let's see. Let me make sure that a belt can support a line of 10 first. Should be able to. robots. Okay. A line of 10. So 240, 300, 60, 60. Yep. Okay. Yeah. A one belt would be able to support a line of these. Okay. Yeah. And we do 5 and 5. 3 belts. Well, we can move them in. 6 and 6 probably. Oh, 6 and 5? Let's see. Hold on. We need to see about the spacing going to the east and west. Robotics. Okay. There's 2, 3. Yeah, it's a bit like that. I think that'll work out great. So we've got 10 either side. I've got these kind of facing away from each other. So this side faces that way. This side faces that way. And in the middle here, we're going to have elevators, which will bring it up to upstairs, which will then bring it to a box or a set of boxes for each line. And then those two boxes will then combine together. Kind of. We'll have 2 lines going into each sales warehouse. So that each one of these 5 lines is essentially its own line. So there isn't a thing. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're producing 6. And 6 times 20 is 120, so because 6 times 10 is 60. Take that times 2, that's 120. So, yeah. So that works there. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so the reason these are spaced the way they are, and I'll show you why here, is because in this space. 2, 3. We need a space of 3 because we have 3 belts coming in. A space of 3. And we could have them come in. No, we can't. I was like, could have them come in on this side, but then they'd both be facing each other, so wouldn't really matter. Yep. So we have this coming in like that. Of course, the way this one's going to work. Slope up. So there, there, and there. There's going to be like one space to get across. Oh dear. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, well. And then we're going to have one belt on this side coming in from underground. Unless we have the output. Ooh, we could do that. Hold on. Instead of doing 3 and 1, why don't we do 2 and 2? That way it looks a little better. There we go. So do 2 on this side and then 2 on this side. And then the output belt's going to be on this side because this side will have the more room, right? Yeah, because there's only going to be a space of 3 in between here. This will be the entrance. We could have an entrance on either side; it'd be fine. Oh, on save lag. Yeah, and then these belts will just go all the way down. Actually, you know what? From here, see, the output's going to be the last one. So what we could do is we can start going underground with the belts here. I actually want to clear up the middle space. But yeah, this is why I was checking, because I was like, yeah. It's going to take up a lot of belts just to do this. But I like having the sometimes I like having the materials like on the production floor. Makes it look a little more industrious. But you don't want to go too crazy with that and then block everything in. Definitely want to have that. We'll have that coming in from the bottom. That way we only have to split the materials 4 times. Then we don't split it 8 times. Coming in from, like, we could have it coming in from the other side, and that would be cool and all, but I'm just not going to do it. And instead, we'll opt for the easier option, which will be to slope it down underneath. So basically like this. So slope down. Because this is where the elevators are going to be. Well, not exactly here, but you know what I mean. Slope down. And then slope up. And then have that go all the way down. This one will go all the way to here. This one will go all the way to here. Because I have an exact plan where I'm going to put all this. So that way it'll make it work. Okay. So then, yeah, the third belt, which is going to be this very outside one, it's going to go all the way here. Here. The other, now this side's going to be a little bit different. Hey, maybe we should split it 8 times. And we can keep the middle completely free. The reason I say that now is because I'm like, well, then I wouldn't need this, and yeah, you know what? Let's just not be lazy about it, I suppose. It'll look better, but it'll also be the amount of splitting we're going to need is going to be crazy. We're going to need to split each belt 8 times. So we're going to need. So the way this is going to work is we're going to need 2 belts of advanced machinery parts, 2 belts of electronic components, and 1 belt of circuit boards and energy cells. But we're going to need 2 belts of both of those, completely full belts, pretty much. The reason I say 2 belts is because 1 belt is 320 and 24 times 10, so say 1 long line, which is only half of what we need, is going to be that. So yeah, pretty insane. And then 2 belts of electronic components, which we've already calculated for this one. So this one's good. It's going to be the advanced machinery parts that are going to slow us down. But yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind splitting it 8 times. The whole system is going to be splitting 8 times, so something like that. Oh no, it's only going to be splitting each belt 4 times essentially. Okay, well, let me get the rest of the setup. Oh, for the inserters, like I was saying, we're going to switch these over to output. Those will be input. These ones will be input. So then it's going to go input, input, output, and then on this side it's going to be input and input. Yeah, we could do it like that. I don't mind. Whichever works. But yeah, and then similarly on this side, input, input. Oops. Input, input, output. And then this one goes all the way to here. Alright, let me get that all set up, and then we'll work on getting the materials here. Alrighty. And now that all of them are done, we got all the inputs and outputs and everything. Kind of need to design where the elevator is going to go. Now, of course, I'm going to put them lengthways this way so we have as much space in between as possible. So should we... 1, 2... I don't know why I'm... let's see, I need elevator stuff. 2, 3, 4. Oh, perfect. Okay. That is perfect. I had all the stuff I needed to. Yeah, because if I put them this way, then we got almost no room. So I'm gonna stick them this way. Oh, I can't. I mean, I can, but at the same time, balls. And you think about that. Yeah, there's almost no room. Well, we could stick it here, but then we have no room to maneuver around it. Also, it needs to be the bottom. Well, it's either going to be off-center or off-center and more room, or we stick it to one side. We could, yeah, it's like we could absolutely stick it to one side. We could stick it like here. Be like, yeah, you ain't getting in. That'd be annoying. That'd be our 2 elevators, though. Or, well, I was gonna say, or we put it here. But then, yeah, how are we gonna get... It's like we could stick them on the very edge. I mean, we could always do the switchback staircase type of thing as well. It's like, yeah, if we stick them here... Well, if we stick them here, how are you going to get the belt to connect in is also another thing. I mean, we could, like, go boop and then boop over to that side. Yeah, like I said, it is a puzzler. I kind of want the elevator, but I kind of don't now. There's just not enough room, I don't think. Because, like I said, we can always do the whole. We can always do the whole elevator. Like take this and go this way with it instead, and then immediately. Actually, I don't even think we need an elevator. It's like just go straight up and have it neat. This is where the single block elevator would come in handy. It's like if we had the elevator in the exact center, but then there's no room to maneuver around it. Like we stick it here. And I guess, yeah, you could walk around it. Yeah, because, and also, what are these machines doing? So 6 times 10, that's 122.40. We're not even going to be needing more than one elevator in the first place, so. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring these together and then bring them down. Yeah, because there's no way I couldn't do that without blocking off. At least with going all the way this way. So if we do like this. Yeah, we'll just have one elevator. Oops. And then our walkways can just be like up and over here or something. Yeah, it would still work if we had walkways. I mean, I haven't been doing the walkways recently because it just takes too much time to get that stuff worked out, you know? But I think this is fine. It's like, now we could have these, ooh, you know what? We could have these go underground until, or at least go underneath the walkway. Like this. Let's see. Yeah. So it'd be like that. Slope down. Then slope up. So then if we did put a walkway in here, there'd be a way to cross to the other side for that. I mean, we could even do... We can even do it. We could do it even better. Yes. Slow down. Do it like this, because there's enough space to do it like this. And then there's enough space to walk even clear around it. Yeah, you know what? I like that. Make sure we don't take out anything more than what we want. Yeah, just do that to there. Yeah. Slow down. Slow down. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. Slope up. Then we don't have to have any of those ugly switchbacks. Like, I like the switchback because it works. It's just, it's ugly. It's ugly to me. It really is. Okay, this one's already ready to go. So, yeah, these are on input already. A little bit tight in the center, but you know what? It'll be fine. Yeah, and then we just cut out that space there. And then when we go upstairs, we can then work it out from there. Okay. Do we have any catwalk on us? I don't. It's like I don't think we do. It's not really necessary to my everyday build, so I tend not to have any. There we go. Now we go upstairs and put in the actual elevator. Top, boop. Bam. So now if we look down here, yep, elevator's built. Yep, then we'll just have the outputs either side. With a box. Okay. So now we gotta put these damn things down. I don't have them on my hotbar. Here we go. These damn things, they're hard to get. They're hard to get right. Where's the? There it is. I was like, where's the container? The center. So what is it? Is it one space on either side? I think it is. That's gonna be hard to see. Okay, I can see the X's. Is it here? Alright, and then one space. Yeah, so it's one space all the way around. Of course, this one's going to be part of the wall. Yeah, so basically this is a... Wait. Oh, no, I built... I give up on building these damn things, man. Because I always end up clicking the wrong freaking one. Alright, I'll go put these up, and let me get the materials for those two. Why do I keep building the wrong freaking ones? It's because they, other than the color, they look exactly the same across the board. And I'm too stupid to read. So, like, yeah. I know this is 100% my fault. It's just I'm too stupid to read. It's just they look too similar, and I just don't pay attention. So, but we'll have those for something else, I suppose. All right, so we're gonna need machinery parts. Yep. Gonna need machinery parts. How many is it per? This one's okay. And we need a stack of polymer boards and 2 stacks of steel. Stacks of steel. Over here. Yeah, just walking around this build is hazardous to your FPS. Oh, and then we need to refresh our stack of circuit boards. Okay. Sales warehouse. Jeez. Like freaking crazy, man. Alright. Now we'll get these placed. Alright, now. Stupid. So stupid. Like I said, we gotta get enough space. Okay, 7. Because we gotta plan for the 4x4 here. Well, the way this is, I think I'm gonna plan for... Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna plan for 4 outputs. Output, 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 output. There's my belts, there's my belts. Okay, I'm just gonna... These belts aren't gonna be this long, exactly. I need a plan. And I know this is a bit excessive, too. But, yeah. I wish it was centered on... Okay, so we can't center here. We can definitely do this, though. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So we got a space of 3 before the elevator, space of 3 before the warehouse. Perfect. Two, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what? Oh, it is 3 and then 4. Okay. I thought it was a space of 3 and 3. Never mind. Okay. That. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. Oh, I wasn't gonna put these underneath the outputs because I was like, it's gonna output the bots, but I'm not even making the damn things. That is funny. No, actually, that belt's gonna exist. These two are not. It's like, yes, I know this is a lot of storage, but it's warranted for fun. Like, that's a lot of drones. It's like, yes, it is a lot of drones. Okay. So then it's gonna be... yeah, I guess we can do the outputs first. And input. Oh, come on. There we go. And let's go directly in. And then more inputs. Very nice. Configure. Yeah, see, you can only sell the maintenance drones. Select. Yeah, we're selling maintenance drones. Yeah, I thought that was the case, but I couldn't remember. Yeah, you can only sell maintenance drones. All right. Cool. So that's all set up. Now we just got to set up the back end, which is the inputs underground. Okay, so there's all the inputs on the logistics floor. This one's easy enough. We were able to just pull our energy cells directly. So basically the way this one works, it's slightly different to one I built, but it's still there. Of course, there's the sun. So yeah, it goes in, it splits between the two sets. So we've got one set here, one set there. And then it makes its way, and I tried to get these on the exact same sides, essentially. So since this is the very outer one on the right side, it's mirrored. Then it goes on the very left side. That's why this one's like this instead of what I normally do. And, you know, it works. It takes up a lot of room, but it works. And the reason I put the belts clear over here is because all these belts here, if I'm going to have belts going across here and underground and along that main bus route line, then I'm going to definitely need some room. So, but yeah, that one works there. Now these two are actually going to have two sets of belts. I forgot about that. Because these two, it's going to be electronic components and whatever that other one is, I forgot. But yeah, essentially that's the way it's going to work. And then, yeah, so it's going to work pretty good there. I'm actually going to just let these ones go, just so they start filling up the area. Yeah, and then once they come here, then they further split. So one goes this way, one goes up the ramp immediately. So they further split, and then, yeah, if these was going to go up these ramps like this, these belts have to be some kind of magnetic or some kind of force holding it to the belt. Because, yeah, going up them ramps as a little circular super tall thing, you just fall over and roll back down. Yeah, and then it goes up to each of its things. So yeah, you see it's on this end, and then it's mirrored on this side. So so that'll work there. Which a full belt is not going to, it only needs one full belt. So yeah, now I just got to get the rest of the materials going. Up to here, and then we'll start releasing the materials. Alright, and now we have circuit boards. Go circuit boards. Off they go. So yeah, it's going to then end up, yep, just like those ones. Cool. So that's the circuit boards. Now we work on the other stuff. Alrighty, and now we're going to release the electronics upon the world. Go! Yeah, we do need two belts of 2 belts of electronic components. So that way it serves it. So yeah, we won't. The splitter isn't necessary here, but we'll make it work. So there goes the electronic components, and now it's time to get the advanced machinery parts. They're coming from underground, but yeah, now it's time to get those over here. Alrighty. Now that we've got our mechanical components, the advanced machinery parts, whichever. Alright. We'll send both belts in, because we need both belts. Yeah, it's you need 24 of the advanced machinery parts and 30 of the electrical parts. So yeah, and that's just for 10 machines. You need almost a full belt, and we have 20 machines, so we have to split it in between each of these. Why isn't this oh, no, it's working. Okay. Yep, and after that we'll start making some drones here in a second. It's gonna start. Better get up there. Ah, it's laggy. It's very laggy. Hey, we're making the bots. Holy crap, we're making the drones. Go drones, go. Get up them elevators. I guess. Now the advanced machinery parts are going to screw us over, so I guess next time the machinery parts are going to be the ones that get redone. Well, next time we'll focus on completely tearing it down and completely reconstructing it just like we already have. Are these going to get sold immediately, or are they going to just stack up inside of here? I think they're just going to stack up inside of here because they're not going to get sold because, for one, we don't have the drones to do it anyway. And for two, yeah. But yeah, it's going to be building, and hopefully these will. I don't know if it's what the stack size is, if it's like 50 or 100 or whatever, but yeah, that'll work. But anyway, hey, we're making those. We're making those. Beautiful. We're actually making those construction drones, which is awesome. But anyway, that is going to be it for this episode of Foundry. Like I said, next time, because we're going to be screwed over by our advanced machinery parts factory, we're going to be focusing on completely and utterly rebuilding that. Yeah, we just need to... Yeah, we just need to completely tear this all out and completely rebuild it. However, I did rebuild the bottom end while I was over here grabbing it, because I was like, oh, I don't have room to grab belts and stuff, so I used the box system. Yeah, it's very laggy over here. We have a box now of advanced machinery parts inside of here. Which is going out to that and going out to that and stuff like that. So, yeah, everything's looking good now. It is a little bit weird that it has to go around to get to there, but I didn't want to have to redo the input belt on that. As well as we have a little wonky do over here with the electronic components. Because I put the belts on that side, not realizing that I had the belts on that side already before coming up here, not realizing that I had already taken over both of those. So I just did this. It works. It works. But anyway, yeah, looking good. Yeah, so all the advanced machinery parts now go into the box itself via their own belts. So that's just the way it's gonna go. But yeah, but head back upstairs. Cool. We're making those drones now, though, which is what we need. That is one more component that we need in order to make modular buildings. For one. And then we're going to need the modular buildings, like the antenna. We're going to need that to fix the space station, which you see the space station up there. It's completely broken. And then once we fix enough of it, I believe then we can start selling those drones and get these Fermilite bars back. And once we get those Fermilite bars back, with the requester warehouse, which is the red one that I accidentally made, that one then is going to be you know what I mean. That one then is going to be making these, and then we can finally move on with other stuff. But yeah, looking good though, looking good. Like I said, that is going to be it. Oh, and before you go, I would like to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of the investors you can see here. Seriously, thank you. You guys are awesome. It is much appreciated. And until next time, I guess it's a goodbye.